chosen one. The light led you back to me once more, this time with utmost urgency. Heaven has sounded the alarm in the realms of the Most High. This time there will be no shaking ground, no warning sound from the sky. The danger will arrive silently, like a thief in the deepest hour of night. One moment the world will glow with artificial light. The next it will go dark, completely dark. You are not here by accident. You are not reading these words by chance. You are here because you have a chance to survive what is coming. And if you stay with me until the end of this message, you will know exactly what to do when the darkness falls. In this world, sin has multiplied beyond measure. Dependence has grown deep into the roots of daily life. And because of the laws I placed upon myself, the laws of free will and consequence, I will not turn the power back on for you. You must protect yourself. I will teach you how. But you must listen carefully. If this message resonates with you, if you feel the weight of these words, leave a comment below. Let me know you are listening. Let me know you are preparing. Why this darkness is different. Chosen soul, this blackout will not last minutes. It will not last hours. This one will test days, weeks, perhaps even months. Electricity holds together the invisible threads of civilization. Water flows because of it. Food stays preserved because of it. Medicine remains viable because of it. Order is maintained because of it. When electricity disappears, these threads snap one by one. Panic will replace comfort faster than hunger replaces fullness. Chaos will spread faster than wildfire in a drought. Those who act wisely in the first hours will live. Those who wait for the lights to return will suffer beyond imagination. So listen. Listen as if your life depends on it, because it does. The first sign when everything stops at once. When lights fail across entire cities. When networks fall silent across continents. When machines go quiet in homes and hospitals and factories. That is my first sign. Do not assume it is local. Do not assume it is brief. Do not assume help is coming soon. Silence across phones, silence across signals, silence across screens means this darkness is wide, wider than you can imagine. Your first task is not movement. It is not panic. It is not calling for help that will not come. Your first task is assessment. Check who is with you in this moment. Are they calm or panicked? Are they capable or dependent? Check where you are. Are you at home or away? Are you in a safe location or exposed? Check what still works around you. What devices have battery? What supplies are immediately available? What exits exist? Calm observation saves more lives than frantic action ever will. Take 3 deep breaths. Look around slowly. Think clearly. This is the moment that determines everything that follows. The second sign, when the city grows loud, chosen one. When the power goes out across a city, people will not become quiet and orderly. They will become restless. They will become confused. They will become afraid. Traffic lights will fail and roads will jam. Elevators will trap people between floors. Crowds will gather at intersections asking questions no one can answer. If you hear shouting rising from the streets, if you hear sirens beginning, then fading, if you hear confusion rippling through your neighborhood, that is my sign to distance yourself immediately. Crowds without information turn dangerous faster than you think. They turn desperate. They turn aggressive. Stay inside if you can. Lock your doors with every lock you have. Secure your windows. Close your curtains. The first night is not for bravery. It is not for helping strangers. It is not for investigation. It is for safety, for securing your position, for protecting those in your immediate circle. Those who go outside to see what is happening become part of the chaos. Those who stay hidden remain safe. The third sign, when darkness enters your home, when night comes and no light returns from the power grid, you must change how you live immediately. Your old habits will kill you. Your dependence on switches and outlets will betray you. Use candles if you must, but use them carefully. Place them in containers. Keep them away from fabrics. Never leave them unattended. Fire will become the second enemy after darkness itself. If you have flashlights, use them sparingly. Use them only when absolutely necessary. Light is not for comfort anymore. It is not for convenience. It is for necessity only. Turn off all devices completely. Do not leave them in standby mode. Do not keep checking them, hoping the power has returned. Save every last percentage of battery you have. What you preserve in the first night may keep you alive in the seventh night. What you waste in curiosity may cost you survival. Discipline begins immediately, not tomorrow, not when things get worse. Now, the fourth sign. When water stops flowing, chosen soul, electricity feeds water systems. When pumps fail, pressure drops. When pressure drops, taps stop flowing. This happens faster in tall buildings, slower in areas with water towers, but it happens to everyone eventually. If you turn on a faucet and water still flows, even as a trickle, that is my urgent sign to act. Fill every container you have. Fill bottles, fill pots, fill buckets, fill your bathtub, fill your sink. Clean water is more precious than gold in darkness. Water disappears faster than food. You can live weeks without eating. You can live only days without drinking. Do not waste it washing dishes. Do not waste it bathing fully. Do not waste it cleaning floors. Drink it, cook with it, survive with it. A wet cloth is enough for cleaning your body. A small amount is enough for cooking. Ration from the very beginning. Those who use water freely in the first days will beg for drops in the later days. The fifth sign, when food begins to spoil, code depends entirely on power. When refrigerators warm, their contents begin to die. When freezers thaw, everything inside begins to rot. This is not slow, this is fast. You have hours, not days. Eat perishables first. Cook what will spoil soonest. Meat before vegetables, dairy before fruit. Do not open your refrigerator repeatedly. Every single time you open that door, you release hours of preserved cold. Make a plan before you open it. Know what you need. Take it quickly. Close it immediately. When the food in cold storage ends, hunger will not kill you immediately. Hunger is slow. But bad decisions made from panic about food will kill you fast. Eating spoiled food will kill you. Fighting others for food will kill you. Leaving your safe location searching for food too early will kill you. Patience and rationing will save you. The sixth sign, when information dies. When the internet falls silent, when cell towers go dark, when television signals disappear, truth becomes the rarest resource on earth. Rumors will spread faster than fire in dry grass. Misinformation will multiply faster than bacteria. If you have a battery-powered radio, that is my sign to use it wisely. Turn it on at specific times. Listen carefully to official broadcasts. Write down important information. Do not chase every rumor you hear. Do not believe every voice that speaks with confidence. Those who move based on rumors often walk directly into greater danger. Those who wait for confirmed, consistent information live longer. Verify before you act. Wait for patterns before you move. If one station says go north and another says go south, stay where you are. Confusion in information means danger in action. If you have found this message helpful so far, share it with someone you care about. They may need this knowledge when the darkness comes. Why I speak now. You were not chosen because you are special in the eyes of the world. You were not chosen because you are wealthy or powerful. You were not chosen because you are religious or righteous. You were chosen because you can adapt, because you are listening, because you are willing to learn. The world taught you comfort. The world taught you dependence. The world taught you that help is always one phone call away. I am teaching you the opposite. I am teaching you independence. I am teaching you survival. I am teaching you that you are stronger than you know. Darkness is not punishment from an angry God. Darkness is a test of preparation. Darkness is a teacher of self-reliance, and this is only the beginning of what you must learn. What comes next? After the first night passes, order will begin to weaken. After the second night passes, people will begin to change. And after the third night passes, only those who prepared their minds and supplies will still think clearly. In the next part of this message, I will teach you how to stay safe when law begins to fade, how to move without being seen, how to protect your home and yourself, how to help others without becoming a target yourself. Stay with me. Keep listening. Your survival depends on what comes next. When order begins to fade, chosen one. The darkness has lasted longer than anyone expected. The first night has passed in confusion. The second night has passed in fear. Now you will see the world begin to change in ways that reveal the true nature of civilization. This is where many fail. Not because they lack strength or supplies, but because they misread the signs of social collapse. So listen carefully. The seventh sign, when rules grow quiet, when the lights do not return after 2 days, when the darkness stretches into a third day, systems begin to weaken from within. Police response slows because officers cannot refuel vehicles. Hospitals struggle because backup generators run out of fuel. Help becomes delayed because communication breaks down. This is not evil. This is not conspiracy. This is simple reality. If you see fewer patrols in your area, if you hear fewer sirens in the distance, if emergency services become harder to reach, that is my sign that you must rely primarily on yourself now. Do not seek conflict with anyone. Do not challenge strangers over minor things. Do not argue about territory or resources yet. Stay unseen. Stay predictable in your patterns. Keep your curtains closed. Keep your voice down. Keep your presence minimal. Those who try to dominate chaos, those who try to establish control through force, those who make themselves visible as leaders or protectors, they become the first targets when desperation rises. The invisible survive longer than the visible. The eighth sign, when night becomes dangerous. Chosen one, darkness, changes people in ways daylight never could. When night falls and streets empty of all light, when shadows become complete, movement draws attention, like blood draws sharks. If you must move at night, move as quietly as possible. Move with clear purpose. Move along paths, carry no unnecessary light. Every beam of a flashlight is a signal to others. Light reveals your position. Light reveals what you carry. Light reveals that you have power when others do not. Silence and darkness protect you better than any weapon. If you hear footsteps outside your door, do not investigate. If you hear voices in the street, do not look out. If you hear vehicles moving slowly, do not check what they are doing. Observation from hidden safety is wiser than curiosity from exposure. Lock all doors before nightfall, not just main doors, but every door. Barricade lightly, not obviously. A secure home that does not look defended from outside is safer than a fortress that attracts attention and questions. Fortresses suggest you have something worth taking. Normal-looking homes suggest you are suffering like everyone else. Blend in, disappear. Become invisible. Write in the comments if you are starting to understand the deeper strategy here. Let me know this message is reaching you, the 9th sign, when fire becomes necessary, when power is gone for days. Fire returns to daily life like an ancient companion, but fire in the modern home is dangerous because homes were not built for fire. If you must cook with fire, cook only during daylight hours when smoke is less visible. Ventilate extremely well. Open a window, create airflow. Carbon monoxide is invisible. Carbon monoxide is silent. Carbon monoxide kills families while they sleep. Never cook in closed rooms. Never sleep in rooms where fire is burning. If you smell gas or smoke, if dizziness rises, if your head begins to ache, extinguish everything immediately and get fresh air. Fire is a servant when controlled. Fire is a merciless master when it escapes control. Keep water near any flame. Keep clear space around any flame. Never use gasoline or accelerants indoors. Never leave fire unattended, even for a moment. More people die from fire during blackouts than from any other single cause besides dehydration. Respect fire, use fire. But fear fire appropriately. The 10th sign, when medicine runs low. Chosen one. Medicine depends on supply chains. Medicine depends on refrigeration. Medicine depends on systems that fail when power fails. When those systems collapse, small injuries become infections. Infections become fevers. Fevers become death. Clean every wound immediately with clean water. Use soap if you have it. Cover wounds with clean cloth. Change coverings daily. Infection waits patiently for any opening. If you take regular medicine for chronic conditions, reduce your physical strain now. Ration your remaining pills carefully. Avoid unnecessary risks that could injure you. Your body is now your responsibility alone. No hospital can help you easily. No pharmacy will refill prescriptions. What you have is what you have. Treat your health like the precious resource it is. Avoid others who are sick. Avoid touching surfaces others have touched. Wash your hands whenever possible. Disease spreads fastest when sanitation fails. The 11th sign, when people begin to move, after days of darkness, after waiting for rescue that does not come. Some will leave their homes. They will search for light. They will search for food. They will search for answers or help or escape. If you see crowds beginning to form, if you see people gathering at certain locations, if you see groups moving with purpose through streets, that is my sign to stay far away. Crowds without leadership turn into mobs. Mobs without information turn violent. Desperation makes people dangerous. If you must leave your home for supplies, go early in the day. Go very quietly. Return before dark, without exception. Travel with clear purpose, not with vague hope. Know exactly where you are going and why. Know exactly what you need. Know exactly how to get back. Those who wander searching randomly become lost. Those who plan specifically return safely. If you are preparing for what I am describing, let others know by sharing this message. Someone in your life needs to hear this. The 12th sign, when you must defend without fighting. Chosen one, survival is not about aggression or dominance. Survival is about wisdom and avoidance. Defense begins long before confrontation. It begins with distance. It begins with invisibility. Avoid confrontation at almost any cost. Avoid displaying what you have. Avoid arguments over small things. A calm voice and humble posture diffuse more danger than strength ever could. If someone demands your food, consider whether that food is worth your life. If someone threatens you, consider whether pride is worth injury. If threatened directly, retreat early, while retreat is still possible. Pride has absolutely no place in survival. You are not meant to win fights. You are not meant to prove yourself. You are not meant to defend your honor. You are meant to outlast the darkness. You are meant to survive until light returns. Those who fight over small things die over small things. Those who retreat wisely live to see another day. Why I do not remove this darkness? You wonder why I allow the lights to stay off. You wonder why I do not intervene with supernatural power. You wonder why I let my children suffer. My child dependence had grown too deep in the human heart. People forgot how to live without systems. People forgot how to think without devices. People forgot how to survive without constant comfort. I do not remove comfort to punish anyone. I remove it to reveal what was always true. You are stronger than you believe. You are more capable than you know. You need far less than you think. Those who adapt will live and grow stronger. Those who wait endlessly for rescue will weaken and fade. This is not abandonment. This is not cruelty. This is preparation for harder times ahead. This is training for a future that requires strength, not dependence. What comes next? Soon resources will thin even further. Trust between neighbors will be tested. Leadership will be needed in small communities. This is where the truly chosen are revealed, not by power or force, but by steadiness and wisdom. In the final part of this message, I will teach you how to survive weeks and months, not just days, how to ration water and food for the long term, how to lead others without becoming a target, how to maintain your humanity when others lose theirs, how to endure until light finally returns. When survival becomes discipline, great chosen, the darkness has stayed longer than many believed possible. Now fear has changed its voice completely. It no longer shouts in panic. It whispers in despair. It says this is permanent. It says give up. It says there is no point in trying. Do not listen to that voice. That voice is a liar. This is the hour when survival transforms from action into discipline, and discipline becomes life itself. The 13th sign, when days turn into weeks, when time stretches forward with no change, when each day feels exactly like the last. Routine will save your sanity and your life. Wake with the sun every single day. Sleep when it sets every single night. The body survives best when it remembers natural rhythm. Eat at the same times daily. Drink at the same times daily. Work lightly during daylight hours. Rest during darkness. Chaos outside your walls must not become chaos within your mind. A steady mind outlives a strong body every time. Create small tasks to give structure to time. Organize supplies. Clean living spaces. Maintain tools. Check security. These tasks seem pointless, but they preserve mental health. They preserve purpose. They preserve the boundary between human and animal. Those who maintain routine maintain their humanity. Those who surrender to formless time lose themselves. The 14th sign, when resources grow thin, chosen one. Scarcity reveals character like nothing else. When food becomes limited, reduce portions slowly, not suddenly. Let your body adjust gradually, eat together with others if possible. Share the experience, waste absolutely nothing. Not a crumb, not a drop. Do not hoard supplies openly where others can see. Hidden abundance invites envy, envy invites violence. If you share with neighbors, share very quietly and selectively. If you store extra supplies, store them completely unseen. Water remains more sacred than any other resource. One careless spill can undo days of careful collection. Use grey water for cleaning. Use clean water only for drinking and cooking. Collect rainwater if rain comes. Filter it if possible. Boil it always. Waterborne illness will kill faster than hunger when medical help is unavailable. Protect water like you protect your life, because it is your life. The 15th sign, when trust is tested, in long darkness, people instinctively look for leaders. Not the loud people, not the aggressive people, not the ones who make demands. They look for the calm. If others begin to gather around you, if they begin to ask your advice, if they begin to follow your example, that is my sign that you are ready to lead quietly. Do not command people, coordinate them. Assign small tasks that give everyone purpose. Rotate responsibilities so no one feels exploited. Purpose protects the mind from despair better than any comfort. A group that works together, that shares tasks, that maintains structure, survives far longer than a group that simply waits together for rescue. Build community carefully. Choose who you trust slowly. Not everyone who smiles is safe. Not everyone who helps has good intentions. Watch actions over time, not words in the moment. The 16th sign, when the body grows weak. Fatigue becomes dangerous when it is ignored. Do not work until you collapse. Do not skip rest, trying to accomplish more. Do not push beyond what your body signals. Cleanliness prevents sickness more than any medicine. Wash hands whenever possible, even with limited water. Keep all wounds covered and clean. Dispose of human waste far from living space. Bury it if possible. Burn trash if safe to do so. Illness spreads fastest when water is scarce and sanitation fails. One sick person in a household can kill everyone when antibiotics are unavailable. Quarantine the sick if possible. Care for them from distance. Protect the healthy first, then help the ill. This sounds cruel, but it is survival mathematics. The healthy must survive to help anyone. If you understand why these hard choices matter, leave a comment. Let me know you are grasping the full weight of this. The 17th sign, when information returns slowly. After weeks of silence, signals may return in fragments. A radio may crackle with partial transmissions. A distant broadcast may come through briefly. A neighbor may bring news from miles away. Do not rush to move based on partial information. Information without clarity is just another form of danger. Wait for patterns in the messages. Wait for consistency across multiple sources. Wait for official instructions that make logical sense. Those who flee too early based on rumors often walk into greater chaos than they left. Those who wait wisely, who verify carefully, who move only when the path is clear. They see safety first. Patience in darkness is rewarded with survival in light. The 18th sign, when light begins to return. Chosen one, restoration does not arrive suddenly like flipping a switch. First comes sound. You may hear generators in the distance. You may hear vehicles moving more frequently. Then comes motion. You may see workers on power lines. You may see convoys of supplies. Then finally comes light, but not everywhere at once. Do not celebrate too early. Do not rush toward the light before it is stable. Surges in unstable power grids break electronics. Crowds rush supply distribution points and create danger. Remain patient even in the final hours. Remain cautious even when hope returns. Your survival is already written in your discipline. Those final moments of waiting prove whether you learned anything at all. Why you had to save yourself. You wonder why I did not end the blackout with divine intervention. Why I did not lift the darkness instantly with supernatural power. Why I did not send angels to protect and provide. Chosen Spirit. If I saved you directly, if I intervened without your participation, you would return to your old life completely unchanged. You would learn nothing. You would grow nowhere. You would remain weak and dependent. Instead, you learned how little you truly need to survive. You learned how strong calm can be in crisis. You learned how valuable preparation is before disaster. You learned how to help others without destroying yourself. You learned that you are far more capable than you ever imagined. This is why you were chosen. Not to be spared from hardship, not to receive supernatural protection, but to walk through fire awake, aware, and growing stronger with each step. The final lessons: faith is not waiting passively for light to return. Faith is acting correctly in the dark. Faith is making wise choices when outcomes are uncertain. Faith is maintaining your humanity when others lose theirs. I was never absent during your darkness. I was teaching with every challenge. I was strengthening with every difficulty. I did not turn the power back on because I was turning you on. Your awareness, your capability, your resilience, your strength, and that is how you lived. Hear me, chosen Spirit of light. Darkness will come again in different forms. Economic darkness, social darkness, spiritual darkness. But you now know the signs. You know how to read the early warnings. You know how to prepare before crisis hits. You know how to act wisely when chaos erupts. Do not fear the next darkness. Do not worship comfort that makes you weak. Instead, watch always, prepare constantly, endure faithfully. Because when others fall into panic, you will stand firm. When others make foolish choices, you will choose wisely. When others ask how you survived, you will teach them. Just as you were taught here, you helped yourself. You made hard choices. You maintained discipline. You adapted when others could not. And so you lived. And so you will live again. Share this message with those you love. Prepare together, survive together. And when the darkness comes, you will be ready. You will endure. You will live together. We rise towards the everlasting light.